That's true! We're gonna find the best of every character archetype in Smash. That's right, all 8 of them. We're gonna figure it out together, okay? So, fellas, I was perusing the YouTube platform, and I happened to across this video from JMCroft, friend of the channel, the strongest character in every archetype. And he has all kinds of different ones. He's got rushdown characters, he's got zoners, grapplers, bruisers, puppet characters, and shotos, right? And I was like, wow, this is a great movie. I'm going to steal it. So what I did was I said, okay, I'm gonna do this, but for Smash Bros. Which is why today I will be revealing to you, the general public, the strongest Smash character in every archetype there is. These are the 8 archetypes as decided by me, the person who's seen all the games. These are the 8 that we could call them. There are no more than this, okay? Luigi is an archetype. And I'll get to that when I tell you. He is literally an archetype. Now, the reason this is so hard to do is because famously, Smash archetypes don't really make sense because the characters have so many stupid attributes and there's so many, like, with 90 characters, there's so much overlap to the point where this tweet from Rockman, it probably won't make sense to you if you don't know the game. Why are there 15 Marios, 4 Links? Why is Mac a Jigglypuff, right? But if you've played the game, you can see this and be like, oh, I get it. It clicks, right? Like, you understand it when you actually look at it. See, Crofts is even in the chat. He's like, what the fuck is this? No, this is real. But it's usually pretty difficult to put Smash characters in archetypes. But we're going to do our best, and let's start it out with Rushdown. Now, Smash Rushdown is harder than fighting games because there's so many places you can go, so many different directions. Obviously, you just want to run at a guy and attack and fight and stay inside. There are a lot of characters that do this. Usually they're just really fast, but not necessarily does it have to be the fastest character in the game. Famously, Sonic does not want to engage. And I think if you have to go with any rushdown character, it has to be from Melee, right? People are just kind of running at each other constantly, unless you're Hungry Box or Wizrobe. Has to be Melee. And who is the most rushdown character in Melee? This one's easy. Obviously, it's clearly going to be Fox. And I don't think that one's even a question. Obviously, it's Fox. Melee Fox is the best rushdown character in any Smash game. If you put him in any of the other Smash games, he would just run people over. So much so that he's kind of a rushdown character in everything, every game. He only gets worse because the game gets worse, but he's good in everything. This one's obvious. Best Zoner gets harder, though, because the games have way too many of these assholes. Around Smash 4, Sakurai decided, hey, I want 10 different characters that throw things from a distance, which is why we get stuff like this. This is winner semis of a big tournament. Really cool. Big thing, can over here, pulling out the camera, guy on the field, trampoline, fire hydrant, a spaceship. The guy shoots the can into the spaceship. He's holding the spaceship. There's just too much bullshit on the screen. And believe me, this was like half of the roster. So Smash has like 50 different zoners of different types. You could call Steve a zoner, kind of. You've got Mega Man. There's also like Samus, obviously. But I think if you had to pick the strongest one, the strongest zoner in any Smash game ever, it's this asshole. It has to be Snake. There's no question to me.
This is like Marketing Monday, but for unemployed people and children.
That's my audience. Yep. No job and no need for one for at least 6 years. Let's finish education first. It has to be Snake. I think Snake is the strongest Smash zoner there has ever been. Ultimate Snake. Brawl Snake is not better, and I'll tell you why. You would think so, because the game is faster. But this C4 move is fucking criminal in Ultimate. It is stronger in this game. It's harder to keep track of. He has less hard time landing. He has an easier time landing. Air dodge to ledge fixes so many Snake problems. The fact he's so comfortable here is unbelievable. Usually Snake had to sit in the middle and pray to God he didn't get knocked off. The stages are so big, he gets so much more space. Why is he going out there? No Brawl Snake would ever do this. Any Brawl Snake that did this would die on the spot. It is insane that this is a tactical advantage. I don't think we've ever had a zoner that's stronger than Snake. The fact that he's heavy, he lives to like 150 against everybody. All of his moves do at least 15. He can throw grenades, which do like, what, 5 if they hit you and 8 if they explode? It's ridiculous. Up tilt's obviously there. Snake is the strongest there has ever been. Pac-Man, like, you could talk about like Pac-Man or Rob or other characters that are zoners that have strong, like, boxing. But I feel like that's not fair because they're just, like, they're over-tuned zoners. Like, Rob is really a boxer more than anything. He just has a shitty laser and a shitty gyro. Well, the gyro is pretty good. But he has a shitty laser that he's not really doing anything with. Are we counting PM? Nope, not a real game. That's illegal. Did you see what they did to Gary's mod? Trying to get my channel struck. Get the fuck out of here. Grappler is weird because in normal fighting games, grapplers want to, like, they want to slowly back you into the corner. I see people saying Smash 4 Donkey Kong. I see people saying Brawl Ice Climbers, Incineroar. But that's the thing, is, like, the term grappler is so strange in Smash because there are so many characters that have insane stuff they get out of grabs. Half the cast could be grapplers, right? Like, the fact that Rob has a 50-50 down throw that can kill you doesn't really make him a grappler, but, like, that's a very strong grab. But if I had to pick one to suit this type of weird, sort of nebulous idea of what a grappler could be, I think it has to be Brawl DDD. I think it has to be, because he does absurd grab damage. He does like 60% off a grab. I'm not biased. Dude, he does 17 off back throw. It has to be this. Now, listen, we'll get to Luigi in a second. Luigi is the new grappler, okay? Luigi is a new grappler. He's like the new age, but I think it has to be Brawl DDD in terms of just like, look at this. Look at this. He's taking so much from grab, and then he's off on the corner. He's gonna die here. I think this is the closest thing you could make the closest comparison. It's not. I don't think you could say Ice Climbers because that's just a glitch. If we're talking about wobbling, and if we're not talking about wobbling, then we're talking about some dumb fuck-ass pass-off combo, which is really a puppet thing. Incineroar is not a grappler. No. I would never call Incineroar a grappler. Incineroar isn't even a Luigi. He grabs you, but that does not make him a grappler. What a grappler does is he uses his imposing large frame and the threat of space, slowly closing you off. It is very easy to get around and over Incineroar. Incineroar is not a grappler. And even if he is, he's not the strongest. I need you guys to understand that DDD chain grabbed 60% of the cast, and anybody he couldn't, he lost to. To every non-functional character, he was the final boss. He was the wall at the end of the tournament. It's DDD. It is. You guys weren't alive or around for it. What you guys are thinking of here are Luigi characters. Now, here's the interesting thing. Luigi didn't always used to be Luigi. At least not the Luigi you're thinking of. Now, Luigi used to be Weird Mario, okay? He, like, would slide around and do funny misfire stuff and this stuff. He would just, like, look at how he glides. He has no traction, and he gets fucked up by Falco, but he has that move. And then in Brawl, he was still slippery and a little weird, but he wasn't, like, the same. And then Smash 4 turned him into a monster. How do I even describe him? How do I even describe Smash 4 Luigi? Kind of a grappler, but jank machine? No, it's really grappler. Yeah, half grappler, not really. And then in Ultimate, he became full-on grappler. All you want to do... this video is called Luigi Steals the Steve Player's Soul. I wonder what he's going to do. I bet we're going to see a plunger. Aha! So that's a Luigi, okay? This is a Luigi. It's different from a grappler. He wants to grapple, but usually in Smash games, grapplers don't zero to death you. That's not like a normal thing. In the same way that in fighting games, grapplers don't zero to death you. They guess a couple times. Luigi has a guaranteed way to kill you. Because of that, the definition for what a Luigi is has grown considerably. A Luigi could be anything from Luigi to Sora to Meta Knight. Don't agree with Peach, but Rob, it's basically a character that can kill you in one hit or one interaction. And it's because of that, the best Luigi there has ever been in any Smash game is Kazuya. It's actually Kazuya. Kazuya is the greatest Luigi there's ever been. Bayo? No. I think it's Kazuya. Because Bayonetta, like, she wasn't going for something that is quite as obvious as Kazuya. Is Bayo Rushdown? Probably, yeah. I'd probably say that instead. But I still wouldn't call her the strongest, because again, I think if we, like, I don't, that feels a little bit too, because she could do anything. I think Kazuya is the strongest Luigi there will ever be. He wants to kill you off one interaction, you run away from him, don't fight, don't engage, and that's it. Now, in Croft's video, he had Bruiser. I don't really know what a Bruiser would be in Smash, but I don't think Bruiser is the right term here. I think actually what we need to say is heavy. I think it's a heavy, actually. And in terms of the best heavy there's ever been in Smash, I saw people say he was the best grappler. I saw people say his name a couple times. I do think it's Smash 4 Donkey Kong. I think Smash 4 DK is the best heavy. Relative to the rest of the game, it has to be him. And the reason is 2 stocks, because the way that the 2 stocks work is every hit that he got was like 1/8 of your bar, and then he gets the grab and you die. Kind of grapplery, but I think DDD's status as the grappler in Brawl, where he could chain grab most of the cast, kind of put him over that. Donkey Kong could do this shit to anybody, and it was the only reason he was viable. Like, I don't need to show the clip. Editor, just pull up the clip. You know the one. Just look up Donkey Kong versus Sheik and put it right there. Just let... Wait, which way am I pointing? There? Right there. Just throw it up there. You could probably just search Mr. R. That's it. Very easy. He's probably the only heavy that is only a heavy that is this meta relevant to the game. Because, like, there are other heavies like Snake. Snake is a heavy. Kazuya is a heavy. Like, Bowser is, but he's still, like, a mid-tier. He's the only character that somehow was, like, a heavy but also high-tier that didn't have any other bullshit. He doesn't have grenades. He doesn't have Kazuya up B. He doesn't have everything Rob has. I will never consider Rob a heavy, and you don't either. Let's be honest. Luckily, though, in Cross Video, he has puppet character, and this one's easy. It's literally her. There's only one puppet character. There is Ice Climbers, but that's not really a puppet thing. It kind of is, I guess, but I think she plays the puppet archetype way better, and she was better in Smash 4 than Ice Climbers have been in any other game. Olimar is not a puppet. You guys can't keep trying to correct me at every instance. Olimar is not a puppet character. Olimar is a grappler because the Pikmin grab you. I don't think you guys should be allowed to weigh in on these discussions. Rosalina literally puppets the Luma. I would say Smash 4 too, because she's stronger in that game. Way stronger. And there is no world where Ice Climbers were stronger than Smash 4 Rosalina in any game. Editor, pull up any DeBuzz footage, circa 2016. Anything at all. Dumbass character. Brawl Ice Climbers? I wouldn't even call that a puppet thing. You're not puppeting Nana. You're hitting forward Z, back Z, forward Z, back Z. With Luma, you're controlling space, holding down the neutral from far away. You can even hit Luma into you. The whole point is that you are guiding the Luma. The Nana is, oh, I gotta grab, and now I'm gonna repeat the same loop with one move over and over. It's so funny how similar the X is a Y arguments is to what we argue about in the FGC. Well, in Smash, there's 90 characters, and so many of them have overlap. Like, the heavy, like, if you take heavy as just a character who has weight, there are 50 heavies. Snake is the best heavy there's ever been. But he's not really a heavy. Even in Sword Fighter, I've seen people say that, like, Wolf is a sword fighter because of his disjoints and the forward air. I've seen people say Roy isn't a sword fighter. He's more of a brawler because he wants to be in your face and constant close up. Is Roy Rushdown? As a former Smash professional, as a current professional Smash caster, I think the defining trait of a sword fighter is the disjoint. I think the disjoint has to be the defining thing that creates the sword fighter archetype. And whether you use that to create space, like a Marth, or to create a bubble, whether you use that, like, to trap, like Ike, whether you want to rush down somebody with Roy, I think it has to be a disjoint. And obviously, I think the strongest sword fighter character there's ever been Jigglypuff? No, why do you guys think I'm trying to trick you? No, it's Cloud. I'm not tricking you. You guys think this is a shitpost list? This is real. It's Smash 4 Cloud. It has to be. I'm not trying to bait you with this. This is a real list. It's Smash 4 Cloud. Because, like, Melee Marth is good, but he can't kill for shit. He's not really threatening past a certain range, obviously, unless you're, like, Omega talented, unless you're Zane. Not Brawl Meta Knight? No, because Meta Knight wasn't crazy because of his disjoints. Meta Knight's disjoints weren't the problem. It was Meta Knight's speed and relativity, like, his relative strength to the rest of the cast. It's the same when you're talking about Bayonetta. It's not really a sword type. Coney, what about Brawl Lucas? Make your argument right now. And don't say the stick. You guys are getting too comfortable clogging comms. You know what? The fact you were trembling in my presence is that's enough for me. Okay. I'm glad I could make an example of chat. Good. It's Cloud. Cloud is the fastest. He was the strongest. He defined doubles in this game. Smash 4 Cloud is the strongest sword fighter there's ever been in a Smash game. Period. That's it. So what the fuck is a brawler? See, this is the problem. This is where the list gets hard because brawler is like everything. Okay, I need your guys' help on this because I'm actually not confident in this one. Seriously. So brawler to me, so Mario is like the archetypical brawler, I think, in that he's kind of stubby, has short range, tries to drift into you, attacks with his face. Pikachu is a brawler. Pikachu is a very abstract, weird brawler, but Pikachu is a brawler. Wario is kind of a brawler, but he's more jumpy than that. He's more like a Jigglypuff, and I wouldn't even know what to call her. Like, brawler is where these names really start to break down a bit. Because everybody's a brawler if they don't have a projectile and if you drift in to hit. Now, when I tried to come up with the best brawler in any Smash game, I couldn't really think of one. The closest thing I could think of, like the strongest across the whole meta, was Melee Falcon. Now, I know that sounds weird. He's more rushdown, but I don't know what else to put here. I really don't. 64 Pika? I don't count 64 in this at all. If I'm being $100, 64 is not a real game. I don't think they had archetypes in 64, because everybody kills in one hit. In 64, everybody kills in one fucking hit anyway. I don't give a shit. They're all Luigis. Feels weird to have a strongest X-Licks without Brawl Meta or 4 Bayo. Yeah, but those, again, I think those are so off the charts. I think Fox is the strongest rushdown character, but I think he is within reason. The problem with Meta Knight is he could have done rushdown. He could have been a zoner. He could have been a Luigi. He could have been a sword fighter. He could have been a brawler. Maybe brawler just isn't a category. Yeah, maybe. But that's why Smash is weird, because we have some all-new, unlocked, brand-new categories that nobody else gets to have. That's right, new characters. No other game has characters like these. Like a Jump Lord, Jigglypuff. Melee Jigglypuff is the best Jump Lord there has ever been. It's a character that jumps a whole lot, and you can never touch her. She can even decide not to fight you. She could be a zoner. She could be rushed down poorly, but she's a Jump Lord. Think of this like Jigglypuff, like Luigi, even like Palutena, but Melee Jigglypuff is the best one. You also have a new category in Loser. These are mostly Smash 4 zoners that were trained wrong as a joke. These are bad zoners. Smash 4 zoners are losers. Loser is Ganon. Again, you're stupid. You don't understand what these are. It's not the worst character. It is a character that is designed to be functional and is not. These characters are losers. Banjo is a loser. Yes. It's a character that is designed to do one thing and is very bad at it. Usually a zoner. We also have the pacifist. You know who that is. You know who this is. Who's the one character that doesn't want to be there or fight you in any capacity? What character does not want to engage? It's Sonic the Hedgehog, obviously. Wow, awesome. But there's also Inkling. Inkling could do this too. Any character that could time you out but decides not to? Steve? Steve is a pacifist too. He could be. But again, that's the thing. Steve is so strong he could do any of these. And then the best thing about Smash is that it has an all-new archetype sold to only this game type, which is the fantastic spinning, surprise-killing robot. It's Rob. He is the best fantastic spinning, surprise-killing robot there has ever been in any Smash game. Stop saying Incineroar. He does spin. That's true. And he does kill you by surprise. You should have had a Mario archetype. Strongest Mario there's ever been is probably Smash 4 Mario. No, actually, it'd be Alt Wario. I take it back. I think Ultimate Wario is the strongest Mario there's ever been. But again, that classifies Wario as a Mario and not a Jump Lord. I don't know, brain is fried now. See? It's really hard! Fighting games are easy! Fighting games have very clear defined archetypes that are very easy to understand. Not this game, that's why Smash is harder and more complicated and better. You should make a hybrid category. For what? I could literally come up with a character for any of these mixes. Puppet Sword Fighter is Olimar. Loser Pacifist is Inkling. Brawler Sword Fighter is Roy. Brawler Jump Lord is Palutena. Everybody's a hybrid in Subsword. Rushdown Zoner? Oh, Rushdown Zoner is Youngling. Done. Pac-Man too. Yeah, Pac-Man could do it. Sword Fighter, Rushdown Grappler. That's Melee Marth? Yeah, Melee Marth, yes. Yeah, I was thinking of Ultimate, but you're right. Melee Marth is Sword Fighter, Rushdown Grappler. Who's a loser? Luigi? Luigi. Luigi loser is Luigi. Literally, that's it. In Ultimate. It's a bad Kazuya. What is Ensign? Ensign is Heavy Grapple. Yeah. Heavy Grappler loser. You guys believe too much in Incineroar. I'm sick of that. Seth is Swordy Zoner loser. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Perfect. See? You're getting it now. This is the best we could do. I hope you all understand. Listen, I tried, all right? This will be the most disliked Coney video ever. No, it won't. Watch. Everybody's going to like it, right, guys? Let's all like the video. Maybe comment to let me know where I'm wrong. I expect a lot of comments. Sorry about this video. I did the best I could. Like it, please. Oh, wait, I forgot. Apparently, it lights up if I say please. Watch this. Please, 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 please.